the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. And they're on the 34-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Right to the air, Burrow. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. 180.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. It's a screen play to Genty. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one intended for the running back. And now it's second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence,
Here we go.
and move this ball forward.
He's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Burrow out of the shotgun. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
3rd down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Here we go. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Complete over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Lofts it deep right side. Touchdown! The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the 1st. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
12. Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a toss left side. It's Brown. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Gun.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
180.
Third down, get to Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Pierce reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Finds a man right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Giving this to Genty. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Finds Genty underneath. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Going now on 1st down. That one's complete, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown! The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bengals 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down carry for Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Buying some time right. That's going to be cut by all. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
12, 12, 12. Let's get set. Back. 180. 180. Back.
Burrow. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
First down. First
Here we go.
10 at the 30.
Throwing is Burrow. Has room inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? 3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And a big gain reaches midfield. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 11, and that's a Vegas first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they get this down to the 28. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Genty from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's second and 8.
Takes the second down snap. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time left. Catch is made in close. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Tucker now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. They're going to try and throw it here. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Viking 18. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
And off to Genty. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Blake's attacking. He's still going. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Brown again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll run again with Brown. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
By maybe a foot at most, Cade. He missed a chance to give them the lead here in the second half, and you know it. If that kicker could climb up and rip off the uprights, he would. Because that kick felt good. It looked good. Just unfortunately, inches off.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing off the play fake. Has a man on target to Thornton. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throw is caught. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Straight ahead with Genty. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Third down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's gotten to his running back, and he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they steal it back on the return. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Bengals 14.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On the stop.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Stop.
Give on second, it's Brown. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On 1, ready? 11. Gun. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Pass caught, 9-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage. More importantly, go exploit it.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Brown on first and goal. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Let's get set. Stop. Movement. White 80. Stop.
They go to him again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up third and goal from the 2.
11 MT.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Now here he goes on the boot. He rolls to his right. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. That's grabbed inside the 30. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Now looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 11.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He brings it in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Setting up the running back screen. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Big 13. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
11. Stop. Right, 80. Right, hot. Stop.
3rd and long, here's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This will be from 52 yards. Sasaki left upright, and in, it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot. Tucker
now on the return. And And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
This is Genty. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. It's a design boot. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming left is Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
39-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Brought in right side. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Let's go now. Rocco 80. Hawk 7. Hawk 7.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Heads out on a bootleg. Headed out right. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Give here to Genty. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. So the defense gave him the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Going to the ground again on first. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Gamble now on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals at a 2-score deficit. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180 hot. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Dot. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 180 hot.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.